Welcome to my channel, you guys. My name is Allie from the Valley, formerly known as Taurus Lange on here. However, my identity is no longer found in a sign. It is found in Christ. So I will not be going by Taurus anything. I no longer identify as a Taurus or any type of sign. I am just Allie. My sign is a cross. If you ask, it's the cross. I'm going to have a lot of different things on here. It's going to be cooking. I'm going to be doing hustles like Uber Eats and Instacart, so you all can come with me and see how that works. I'm going to be talking about Christianity. I'm going to be talking about how much I love Jesus. A lot of story times that are not related to faith at all. Old bottle service stories when I was a bottle girl. My testimony for sure. Maybe even some pranks, and not those like pranks that y'all probably seen all these years where you know it's staged. It will not be staged. I do have fart spray in my room, so just keep that in mind. There will be some pranks on this channel. Let's get into this video.
That's good.
When I had my old channel, I was in bottle service. I was, just doing a bunch of things that I shouldn't have been doing, and I wasn't aware of how bad and dangerous they really were, because I wasn't close to God. I thought I knew him, but I really didn't know who he was, to be honest with you, and I had no type of relationship or religion with him whatsoever. I was doing whatever I wanted to do. Once he revealed himself to me, I just felt like, you know what? I have to revamp this whole channel. And not even just this, even my social media. I used to have, I'll put a screenshot if I can find it, but I had a lot of followers. Validation was a huge part of my life as well, where I just really wanted validation. And I mean, my social media used to be filled with like just things I should not have been talking about. Like I was just overly sexualizing myself, and especially being a bottle girl, like or just working in the nightlife period, that spirit was heavy on me. Well, actually, that's a story time too, for another day too. I'm not even getting into that. I used to post things like being half naked and doing shoots that were in lingerie or bathing suits and stuff like that, which I don't have a problem being in a bathing suit, but it needs to be appropriate. I shouldn't be taking pictures of my backside, trying to poke it out all the time, like all the, little side, God is still working on me. And I'm not just saying that as an excuse, like he's literally still working on me. I'm growing every single day in my modesty journey, so that's a whole different conversation as well. There's a huge transition that happened with me. What happened was when I got saved, my conviction kicked in. And I remember when I was younger, I would always hear people say, once you experience the love of Jesus, you just can't shut up. And I used to be like, just shut up. Like, just try to shut up. Like, because I called myself a Christian back then, but I was not one. I was very lukewarm on my way to hell. I'll just say it like that, very boldly. And when people would like always talk about Jesus, it was like very annoying, like very, very annoying. Because like, okay, I get it. He's good, but like chill. But it's because I never experienced how good he was. I never let him into my heart. He was always knocking, but I never let him in. And so when I finally did, that conviction really kicked in, and it was to the point where I just could not stop posting about him. I could not stop talking about him. I couldn't stop. Like, I was so happy about it. It wasn't a holier than thou of like, I'm better and you're not. Like, I'm up here, you're down here, you're going to hell, it's nothing like that. Just, I was obsessed with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so on fire for him, and I just couldn't stop talking about him. You know, when you get like your favorite thing, let's just say like you get a piece of jewelry that you've been waiting to get. I don't know, I'm not into bags and stuff, but let's say like you're into a really popular bag. Scratch that. Let's say you see a really good movie. I can relate to this. Let's say you see a really, 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 really good movie, and it's so good, and you can't shut up about it. You keep telling all your friends, all your family, y'all gotta see this movie. This movie is so freaking good. Oh my gosh, this movie changed my perspective on things. Like, I never thought like this, and now it's making me think like this. And now you're posting about it on social media, and you're like posting on your YouTube and on your Instagram or on your Twitter or TikTok, whatever. And you just can't shut up because that movie was so good, and you just want everyone else to see that movie. That's how it was for me when I got the Holy Spirit in me. Because this was even before I was baptized. So I don't want to say when I got baptized. When I let Jesus into my heart. That's just how it was for me. I couldn't shut up. And with that, I just kept posting a bunch of godly things. It was like, it's so weird. It's like, I had never seen this stuff before either. Like, I didn't really see, and maybe if I did, I just wasn't looking for it. So maybe I just didn't notice it, but I'm pretty sure I just didn't see it. But I was seeing a bunch of Christian TikTok stuff and posts on Instagram about, Jesus, and just a bunch of uplifting things or things about dying to your flesh and all this. And I couldn't help that every time I saw it, I wanted to post it to my page, to my story. Every time I'm like, I gotta post this. Oh, this is good. I gotta post this. Oh, this is good. I gotta post this. This one is really good. I gotta post this. And what happened was a lot of people, I think, got really irritated because they were used to the version of me who was disrespecting myself, who didn't love myself, didn't know my self-worth, who was posting inappropriate pictures, who was partying every week and getting drunk every week and getting other people drunk every week and getting people high off weed and stuff like that, because when I was a bottle girl, or hookah and stuff, because when I was a bottle girl, we had to sell that stuff too. So people were used to the version of me that was jacked up. My spirit was ugly. I mean, I was a nice girl. I was, all that, always smiling. But inside I was dead. And people liked that, obviously, because that's the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Like, your flesh probably does want to see someone who's half naked and posting, in their bikini all the time, or, in these cute little bottle girl outfits. I'm not going to lie, they were cute. Like, they were cute, but they were also, it was just not okay. Because of that, a lot of people unfollowed me. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. I'll show you now where it's at right now, currently, today. I just want to talk to someone who maybe can relate to me, because once you are exposed to Jesus, a lot of things are going to change. And it's not just your heart. Your heart's going to change. If you really, really know him, your heart's going to change. You cannot know him and stay the same. It's impossible. You can't do it. If you do, then you just don't really know him. That's just what it is. But what I will say for sure, when you experience how good God is, you are not going to be able to stay the same. And everyone's going to be able to tell that, okay? It gets discouraging because whether we want to admit it or not, we do care about what people think about us, and we do want validation. A lot of us, we do want validation. That's just like the generation that we're in, where we're just, validation is something we're so used to. All the social media, the likes, the comments, the views, the shares, the reposts, the, popularity, all that stuff, the compliments, they do mean something to us. So when you find God, and then you see that people are like, not really rocking with all that positivity, not really rocking with all that Jesus stuff, you'll find that it will be discouraging, possibly for you. It was for me a little bit, I'm not going to lie. And so going from that to then all of a sudden you're losing a bunch of followers because you're posting the truth, but you can't help but post the truth, because every time you see it, you're like, this is so true. It's like if you see that a house is on fire, right? You see a house is on fire. Are you going to run and tell everybody, get out, the house is on fire? Or are you going to be like, yeah, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want them to judge me. I don't want them to hate me. I don't want them to unfollow me. I don't want them to... No, you're going to tell them the house is on fire. Get out. You're about to be burning in a minute. Get out the house, girl. Get out the house. So that's just what I did. And I, because of that, like I said, I lost a lot of followers. I lost a lot of views. I lost a lot of friends. I say that very loosely, though. Thank you, Jesus. I thank him for that even. I really do. Struggles that I've had with YouTube. So I have deleted some videos on here, but there is a video that's still up from when I was in bottle service. And that's more so to show my testimony, I guess, of who I was, where I was, and where I am now, and where I'm going, and where I'm going to be in a few months. But I will say that I still struggle a little bit with what I'm about to say. I worked in nightlife for 7 years, so... I was a bottle girl for like 5 of those years, I want to say. And then one of the years I was a shot girl, and the other year I was a promoter. With that, a lot of good content came. And I mean a lot of good content. And when I say good, I don't mean like, it's really not good, but it was like good for the sake of money, and stuff like that. Like back then it was good content. And even now I struggle with the idea of like, oh, maybe you should still post it. Like, you'll get a lot of views, you'll get a lot of money for that, you'll get a lot of comments and likes and it's more subscribers, because I know right now that, that's the flesh. And a lot of people are thinking with the flesh, a lot of people want to see bottle service videos and stuff like that. Now, I will say that I am going to do a video about things that I would not do as a bottle girl, but that's only to help those that are in that, because there are things that can get you in that. And that's just for protection and stuff like that, and tips if you are going to be in that, things that, not tips, but like things to stay away from, which you really should stay away from the place altogether. I will be doing that, so I don't want that to sound hypocritical, like when you see that video, like I thought you were staying away from that. Yeah, like I said, I do struggle with making content, because like there was a video I have recorded, and y'all, when I tell you, if I would have posted that video, it was a day in the life of a bottle girl, and it was how much I had made at the end and everything. And I had did it so well, y'all. Like, I did it so freaking well, y'all. Like, it was like 3 days of me recording everything at the how it was being a bottle girl, the money I made, all that stuff. The money count was at the end, the experience doing it, getting ready to go, explain the ins and outs of it. The video, I would have made a lot of money. I would have had a lot of views. I would have had a lot of likes and a lot of comments. This is what happened. I made the video, right? I documented the video, and I waited to edit it because I was super lazy, to be honest. And so by the time I finally edited it, I was finally done editing, because it was a lot. It was 3 days worth of footage. So it did take a long time to have to do all that. So by the time I was like, all right, I'm about to just do it right now. By the time I got done editing it, my conviction was already kicking in, because I was actually going through a transition of being saved. So what happened was, like, when I was able to post it, finally when it was done, my conviction was so loud already, where I was like, you can't post it. Like, I had done all the editing, I did all the video stuff was done. Y'all, it was maybe like it was almost an hour long. I had to cut it down to like 45 minutes, I want to say, because I didn't want it to be too long. But when I tell y'all that would have made me some money, I would have got more subscribers, I would have got more looks. But you know what? I battle with myself about it, because I'm like, you gotta walk the walk, babe. Like, you just gotta walk the walk. It just is what it is. Like, you gotta sacrifice your flesh, and that is my flesh. My flesh wants the money. My flesh wants the views. My flesh wants the likes. My flesh wants the comments. But would God be proud of that? Or would he be very disappointed in me? Because he brought me a mighty long way. And for me to then go back and still post this video recently, because if it's like an old video, like, okay, well, you're seeing my testimony. But why am I posting right now a video? And then the video was like shaking, making something shake. I was making something shake. Not stripper. And I'm also not speaking down on strippers. That's not why I say like I'm not a stripper. I'm just saying, like, I think that it kind of sounded like what I was trying to say, and that's not. But it wouldn't be appropriate to post that right now. In the other bottle service video that I have up from a long time ago, it wasn't any of that. It was, but there was cursing and stuff. I used to curse and really bad, and sometimes I, drop a little word here and there when I'm really angry or in road rage or something, or if I stub my toe on something or get my finger caught in a door or something. But I'll automatically say, God, forgive me, I'm so sorry, because my mouth has gotten a lot better, and I don't do it as much as I used to. Like, I barely do it. It is something that I do struggle with a little bit. I'm just going to be honest. The flesh is still weak sometimes, but I'm proud of myself that I haven't, uploaded the video, because I easily could, and it's just not right. It'll mislead a lot of people as well who are coming to know Christ. And I don't want to be that person who makes them fall short. I used to do a lot of photo shoots. I used to do a lot of video shoots. I had video shoots with Twista. I had video shoots with King Louis and a lot of other rappers. I feel like I had this image, and I mean, it's not an image that God would be proud of. My flesh was proud of it. It was a struggle at first, especially when I got saved and like officially got baptized and like left bottle service. That was probably the hardest time for me. It wasn't hard to leave. Not so much, I wouldn't say, but it was hard with the posting. And that's because I used to post a lot of half naked pictures and in these cute little bottle girl uniforms and in my swimsuit and twerk videos and lingerie photo shoots, and then all of a sudden it's like, you know that when you don't post that, your likes won't be the same. I know that I'm beautiful. I know that I'm God's child. Officially, I'm God's child now. And so I had to keep them back in my mind. Like, dang, like going forward, I can't even post that stuff anymore. You know what I'm saying? And that was hard for me because also there were times where I fell short and I was like going into my flesh. I'm like, nah, this is cute. I'm finna post this. Like, I know I shouldn't, but I'm finna post this. Cute. And I remember I had posted something one day that was inappropriate. It wasn't it was inappropriate. Whatever. But the line is here, right? And this is good and this is bad. So whether it was like right here, I still crossed the line. It was bad. I'm not gonna make excuses. This guy that I knew who was not a Christian, he didn't have the same views as me. Like I said, he wasn't a Christian. And he saw it and he kind of mocked me a little bit. If you ask me, I feel like it was kind of mocking. And he said, oh, I don't think you're supposed to be posting this. He DM'd me and said something like that. He was like, because I like post on my story or something. I think like I posted and like shared on my story or something. And he was like, oh, you're not supposed to be posting this. I thought you wasn't supposed to be posting this. Like I thought you weren't supposed to be doing stuff like this anymore. And it was kind of like he was trying to check me, you know what I'm saying? And in that moment, I was like, I told him, I said, thank you for telling me that. I'm going to take it down right now. Like, thank you for keeping me in check. Like, even though he probably meant it to be, like, snobby and stuff. Because, like I said, a lot of people got annoyed with what I was posting and unfollowed me and stuff like that. And some even, like, my DMs, like, you know, people would say some mean things, too. I remember that day when he said that, I was like, dang, he's right, though. Like, it kind of hurt to hear that. But, like, I need to hear that. You know, whether he meant that for bad, God used it for good because you just woke me up. You're absolutely right. I should not be posting this. I deleted it right away. It was not easy. And now it's better. It's easier for me to just post what I'm supposed to be posting. And like, it was never hard for me to like spread the gospel online or like post stories about Jesus. Like that was never a struggle. Like I said, as soon as I was convicted, I couldn't help but to talk about him. He's so good. He's been so good to me. He's been so good to me. I will never shut up about that. I don't care. It is hard sometimes to see your followers just keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. And you know it's going to keep happening because you're going to keep talking about God. Like, I'm not going to stop talking about him, so I guess the followers are just going to keep on going down. It's humbling, and I'm thankful regardless because it's part of God's plan. The people who left my side or unfollowed me or whatever, thank God. I need to see that. Honestly, I did. I need to see that. Don't mind my stomach. I'm actually in my day 3 of fasting. So, yeah, I'm only eating once a day. So, forgive that. God exposed those people that I thought watching me for me. And it's like, nah, they're watching because you're posting your body. You're half naked. You were freaking being revealing all the time and freaky all the time, trying to get validation or whatever. Honestly, it wasn't even just that. I was really... I'm not even into that right now, but I had reason, which is not good, but regardless, still validation. Whether it was for one person or not, it was still validation. And so I'm over here thinking that they really want to see me because they want to see me, and I'm just, oh, no. They just want to, like, not everyone, because I still have a lot of followers, but a lot of people who left, they didn't want to hear about God. Other people who left, they left because you weren't posting the stuff you were posting before. So what is there to see anymore for them? They were horn dogs. And it's like, well, can't get off to that anymore, so let's leave. Because I'm sure that's disgusting to think about, but I'm sure that's what they were doing, some of them. So, yeah, it's a blessing in disguise. And even with that, like, also another blessing in disguise is the fact that, like, I don't want to say a lot, but I lost a few people who, I don't want to say lost either. That's a terrible word. I got rid of a good number of people who were not supposed to be in my path any longer. As soon as I left bottle service, some people just went ghost. Some people were actually supposed to show up to my baptism and just never said anything, which is hilarious now to look back and think that, like, wow, I thought we were cool, that we were growing a friendship. And it's like, once you turned holy or you got the conviction or you just found Jesus, people just wanted nothing to do with me. It was annoying to them. Okay, and I don't put that past them because I get it. You know, I was in the world too once for a long time. So I get, like I said, it used to annoy me too when people kept talking about God all the time. But you would think that if someone was really your friend or you were growing a friendship that they would stay through that. And, you know, they didn't. Some people didn't. So, but a lot of people did. And I'm so thankful for that as well. I would just say it's just been a huge transition. I did delete a lot of videos on this YouTube because there was a lot of stuff on here that was just, like I said, I kept my bottle service stuff up, but, well, one of the videos up, but I didn't post a new one, or not new one. I didn't post the one that I could post, and also, I used to do OnlyFans, so I'll just say it. It wasn't anything like no nudity was involved or anything like that. I wasn't showing anything. I was literally posting what I would post on Instagram. Because like I said, I used to post a lot of stuff with lingerie shoots and half naked stuff and like in my bikinis or like whatever, like trying to be sexy, twerking, whatever. And so what I did was I took that content and I put it on OnlyFans. And then I made new content like that and put it on OnlyFans. So it was literally like the same thing I was posting on Instagram, but making people pay for it. Still not right though. I had some people even ask for their money back because they was like, I thought like it was going to be something else. But I always warned everyone like, it's not going to be nudity. So just so you know, and I ain't getting no money back. Anyway, but that's not right. You know, I'm still wrong whether it was nudity or not. It doesn't make me any better than people who did use nudity. You know what I'm saying? God was not pleased. And so I did delete the videos where I was giving advice about that because I had a lot of videos up and I had a lot of views. And that was actually hard for me to delete as well. That was more of an ego thing and pride thing and greed thing because I'm like, oh, I can make a lot of money from this video still. I can, you know, get a lot of comments. People are going to want to see this and join my channel. And it's just like, I just had to delete it. I'm like, this is not me anymore. Like, yeah, it's part of my testimony, but I'm still like, I'm giving tips. So like, part of your testimony, yeah, but then you're giving tips at it. So people can still watch that and get tips and be like, oh, I'm going to do it. Like, I don't want to do that, you know? So, yeah, that was a whole thing. I deleted those videos, that's for sure. But yeah, I am going to be doing a lot of story times, though, on this channel. And some will be from when I was in bottle service, by the way, or, you know, whatever. So I don't want to give off the wrong impression as if I'm never going to talk about it or I'm ashamed of it. I am not ashamed of it. I'm actually proud of it because if I wasn't in it, I wouldn't have found God. Because the way that my testimony goes, like that's a part of my testimony, you have no idea. So I'm not ashamed of it whatsoever. My makeup is all over my hands. I'm not ashamed of it. You will hear me talk about bottle service again and again on this channel. That's going to be one of the things I talk about. Not about tips and tricks and stuff like that, but things that you shouldn't do to be safe. And definitely like story times and stuff like that because it went down. It went down. I worked at over like 30 clubs. I worked in Chicago. I worked downtown. I worked in the hood. I worked in the, you know, the safe places, the nice places, upscale places. I worked in the holes in the walls. It went down. So story times will be told. It's going to be a journey with you guys because I just can't wait to see how much I grow. Because I know that this isn't me fully evolved yet. And that just makes me so excited. You know, I can't wait to see what else happens and how much closer I get to God. But also, you know, this channel isn't just, like I said in the beginning, this channel is not just going to be about, you know, God or bottle service or my testimony. It's going to be a lot of other things as well. What I will say, I'm just so thankful that God, you know, put me through what he put me through. And I'm not even going to say put me through. I'm not going to say that because I put myself through a lot of that. That H-E-L-L, I put myself through that hell. Sorry, my stomach is growling. He allowed it. He allowed it. He allows everything because he doesn't want robots. You know what I'm saying? If he's going to control everything, what's the purpose of serving him? Because it's like, did you even want to serve him? Or did he have to make you serve him? You get what I'm saying? I'm thankful that he allowed everything to happen the way it happened and that he met me. I met him because he's been searching for me. He's been searching for me. He's been knocking on my heart. And I just was like, nope, 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 nope. I couldn't see. I was blind, literally blind, could not see. Like, I could not see him. I was so in love with my sin. I loved my sin. I didn't want to see him. I thought I wanted to see him. I thought I knew him. I did not know him. So I'm just glad that, everything that happened, because it made my testimony so much stronger, and I'm able to help other people who go through the stuff that I went through and thought I could never get through. You all are going to hear a lot of my testimony and a lot of things that I used to do. And I am going to keep some things between me and God, because everything isn't everyone's business. I'm going to share what I want to share, and what I don't, I won't. Now I am getting ready for the gym, though. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm getting ready for the gym. And I'm trying to lose this pooper, y'all. Stomach, it's really my lower stomach, but I just got so comfortable, I really did. And I was in a relationship for a long time, and a lot of happy weight was, I'm no longer, but I was. And a lot of that happy weight just got on me. I was getting a little too comfortable with how I was looking, and how I was eating was not okay either, honestly. I'm just ready to grow and be better for myself and for everyone around me, and for my future self, future husband. I gotta go get some gas. I go to the gym, and then I don't know if I'm gonna do some Uber Eats today, because I got off work early today. So I might. I am on a fast, so I'm only eating one time a day. So because of that, I'm gonna eat like when I'm done doing my makeup. I am on a fast. And it's time. I'm so hungry, you guys. Like, my stomach has been growling crazy. And also, I need to go to where? To Ulta. Because I'm running out of my lip gloss, which is annoying. So I need to do that too. I'm really excited to see how I grow with YouTube, and I hope I'm able to connect with you guys as well. I want to get to know my subscribers, and make sure that you're commenting and you're liking. Like, I really want you all to be active, because I want to be able to comment back. If you want me to follow you on Instagram, I will follow anyone on Instagram. If you want me to follow you on TikTok, since it's back, I know that's right. Temporarily maybe, but it's back. I'm not complaining about whatever. I'm not complaining. So if y'all want to leave your TikTok names, your Instagram names, but also, let me know what you want to see on my channel. Let me know if there's something I didn't say that I'll be doing that you may want to see or you may want to know about. And yes, I do all this for the gym. I like to look cute wherever I go. And also, you never know who you're going to see. You never know who you're going to see, because I'll be darned if I said darned, if I go somewhere and I see somebody that I don't mess with no more, I'm not cool with no more, and you finna see me looking crazy? Oh, please, I don't freaking think so. That's not even in my vocabulary. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I like to look cute wherever I go, and also I might go somewhere after. I might, like I said, I might do Uber later too. So, I just want to be cute, just in case. Because the cuter, the more tips. If we're being honest here. I am not going to be touching my naps. And I don't want to call them naps, actually, because that's kind of an ugly word. I'm not going to be touching the part that is not super straight. My hairstylist, she told me straight up, she was like, do not put too much heat on your hair. And I have completely disobeyed this woman. So when she sees me, she's going to be very irritated. So I don't need to put any more heat on my hair than I already have, because it's becoming damaged again, unfortunately, and that sucks. But whatever. I'm just happy that it's growing back to where it used to be, because my hair was long. I'll provide a picture if I can find it. Actually, it was so long, and I just didn't take care of it. I don't know what to do, because I do want to, I'm going to straighten it. Sorry, hairstylist. I love you. Oopsies. I did it. Oops, I did it. Yeah, I did. I mean, it's not, I didn't do it too much, because I put it on low heat. She said don't do anything too high, so I didn't. I put it on low heat, but you can still see it a little bit. I have my phone here, so I have like a little list. It's my other phone. I will be doing a lot of get ready with me's, and also I do reads on the side, so I'll be doing that as well. Different hustles that I can do on my phone, just to show you all how much money I can make and how it goes. Maybe you need instructions on how to use the app. Maybe you've been thinking about doing that for a while, so I'll be doing that too. I'll also be doing my hair on here and giving you all some hair tips, because I I would say I'm proud of my hair. Personally, I am. Like, I'll just show you all on here how it looks. And it's not even fully straight, so like it's not silky, so it means longer. But yeah, I'm proud of it. So I'll be giving y'all some tips about hair as well, and makeup. Oh, I'll be doing a lot of makeup. I love makeup. I have a category that I'm going to be doing because on my Instagram, my name is Humble and Blessed, and that was actually my name way before I even knew who God was, which is pretty cool. Kind of cool how he works things out. Like, it makes sense why he did that, why he gave me that name. But anyways, so I have like a regular everyday apartment. I don't have the little, high rise luxury apartment, like none of that. And I love my apartment. I've always loved it. I've always been proud of it since I've been here. And so I am going to be doing different series where it's like humble cooking, humble living, humble this, humble that. Part of that is because my name on Instagram is Humble, and people know me. Some people know me as Humble, like they call me Humble. And another reason is because I want it to be a channel where luxury and aesthetics and stuff like that it's not all over the place. Like, I'm not going to pretend to be someone I'm not. I do like nice things sometimes. I do like going nice places and things like that, and I'll be showing that as well. But I do live in a normal everyday apartment that I made pretty cute. It's pretty girly in here because of how I made it, but it's not like a high rise. Like I said, it's not a aesthetically pleasing place. Like, oh, it's so whatever, So when I do my cooking episodes, and I'm, showing you all what dishes I'm making and giving you all the ingredients and the step-by-step, you're not going to see, like, the new stoves that you see. Like, it's going to be a white stove. You're going to see a white refrigerator in the background, and I'm proud of that. So I just thought, why not name that series Humble Cooking? And another series, Humble Deals, Humble Hustles, Humble Living. I'm not into the whole, like, let's fake it till you make it. I want to do a lot of, like, it's going to be a lot of things. I don't need to get into it right now, but that's just some of the stuff I'm going to be doing. I really hope that you all enjoyed this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you all are following my Instagram, which is Humble and Blessed. And there are a lot of fake accounts of me, so make sure that you get the right one. I have a backup account that's actually mine, and the rest are fakes. Also, follow me on TikTok while we have it, which is posted here. Please subscribe to my YouTube. I would really appreciate it. Make sure you comment. Make sure you like. Anything is really appreciated because I'm coming back stronger than ever, and I'm going against my flesh doing this. So I'm not doing things I used to do in here. So if you all could just support me, I would really appreciate it. God bless y'all, and y'all have a great, blessed day. Mwah.